everyone, it's Christine, the Mighty Murphin Fashion Ranger. If you are new to my channel, welcome. I hope that you will subscribe before you leave. If you are a current subscriber, welcome back to my channel. I hope that you will click the little notification bell so you get notified every time I upload a video. You can also leave me a thumbs up or a comment below just so that I know that you enjoyed this video and that I should do more like this. I don't know that I really can do more like this. But this video is going to be about how I took maternity photos yesterday. And I feel like this will kind of go along with my video about the truth about plus-size pregnancy. Maternity photos are not necessarily something that I even really knew was a thing until probably this past summer when I was already pregnant and I was seeing all these gorgeous photos of women and their baby bumps and these long, sorry, I hit something over here, these like long flowing dresses, and they look gorgeous, and they're like, look at me and my lovely glowing pregnancy, and it's all flowers and roses and fantastic times. I will say that in general, that has not been my experience. I would say that pregnancy has probably been one of the most difficult things that I have experienced so far, just because of all of the things happening with your body that are weird that you have to get used to, and painful things and uncomfortable things, and just, yeah, as a whole, I have not had the, oh my god, I love pregnancy experience. I kind of feel like most people that say that, either they had a really easy pregnancy where they were just skating on by and nothing much really happened, or they're lying, which I'm kind of inclined to think the second one. But that is not to say that I do not love my child. My husband and I wanted to get pregnant. We are very, very excited to have our first child, possibly our only child, because I don't know that I would do this again. But I love him. I can't wait for him to be here. I'm very curious to see what he looks like. I know that in my last ultrasound they told me that he has hair already, which I think is really cool that you can even see that on an ultrasound. I am very excited. So don't think that just because I don't think that pregnancy is a great experience that I'm not appreciative and I'm not super excited to have my child. But looking at these maternity pictures, like, I feel like they portray this image of like just amazingness, which, yes, your body making a human and growing a life inside of you is amazing. Like, the thought behind that is crazy, and it's hard to even comprehend that your body can do all of this. So that part is amazing. Yes, I agree. Anyway, that's kind of off on a tangent, but I didn't know that maternity photos were a thing until probably over the summer. And I've seen definitely an increase in them recently, in kind of like the same style. And I would say, I know I've talked about this before, for probably the first 25 weeks of my pregnancy, I didn't feel like I looked pregnant, so I did not take a lot of photos of myself and my belly because I didn't really feel like you could tell. I didn't feel like there was really any difference because I'm already a plus-size woman. So I am a little bit sad that I did not do that, especially if this is my only child, because I did miss that opportunity a little bit. But that's also kind of why I'm trying to make up for it now. Since like 25 weeks, I haven't gotten a picture every week, but I've gotten a picture almost every week since then, where you can see that my belly is definitely growing, and especially now, I'm a little over 37 weeks pregnant, and I feel like my belly is huge now. So I was like, I think I'm going to do it. I think I'm going to take maternity photos and just commit and see how they turn out, I guess. Mostly because I really wanted the memory of it, even though like, all of pregnancy isn't pleasant. I think it's something that I will want to look back on when I'm older. So I want to have pictures to remember that, especially if I only have one child. It's kind of a mental thing for me. And also, I feel like it's also sending out the message to people that it's okay to be proud of your plus-size pregnant body regardless of what people may say to you or what people think or what society thinks, because a lot of people in the media, you don't really see a lot of plus-size pregnant women, so that's why most people have no idea what it looks like, and they don't know how to react to you when they find out that you're plus-size and pregnant, like I have said in previous videos. So I really wanted to do this mostly for myself. I know my husband was like, I don't understand maternity photos. I don't know why it's a thing, but if you want to do it for you, I support you, even though I don't really get it. And I really wanted to do it for me, and I've read a lot of things lately about people regretting that they didn't do it because they wish they had those to look back on. So I just want to tell you, even if you feel like uncomfortable with yourself, maternity photos, like, it was a really good experience for me. I had never met that photographer before, so sometimes that can be kind of awkward. Really, the only other time that I've shot with a professional photographer like this was for our wedding, and, like, he was good at his job, but he wasn't super personable, so I was glad that I had other people in my photos so I could just kind of be like, this is really awkward, and not be by myself. But I was by my husband came with me just to, like, see them take the photos and stuff and hang out with me. But to be, like, one-on-one with a stranger taking photos of you can be uncomfortable, and I feel like the first 10 or 15 minutes I did feel a little weird about it, but the person that took my photos, which I will link his website below if you are in the central Pennsylvania area, and if you need photos for anything, because he does do a variety of different things. He was fantastic. Like, I am so glad that I chose him, because his wife was there too. His wife is kind of, it's like their team. He's the photographer, but she does a lot of, like, the research for what poses work, where I should stand, so that we could get, like, a good background and stuff. Like, she's more of, like, the artistic side of it, and he's more of, like, the photographer / like, post-production editing kind of stuff. So that was really cool to see, like, a husband and wife team collaborate like that. If you don't know, a lot of times my husband edits my videos for me because the app on my phone is just, that's a long story. But we're kind of a team too, and anytime I need something, like, computer related that I'm getting too frustrated with, he helps me out. So I feel like we kind of had a thing going where, like, we both like to work as a team with our significant other. And he just was very chill, very, like, he put me at ease. He didn't make me feel awkward and weird about him photographing me. And, like, I would be talking to my husband or I would be talking to his wife, and he would just snap pictures of me to get more of, like, a natural shot other than just, like, the regular pose positions. And it was just really cool. It was a really good experience. And I just felt really good about myself, and it was interesting seeing the photos on his camera, because on the camera I was like, I look amazing. Like, I couldn't even tell you. And the funny part was, I actually got up late. I wanted to get up at like 7:30 because we were meeting them at 9:30, and the place that we were shooting was about a half hour away. So I was like, I want to get up really early so I can do my hair, do my makeup, get dressed, like, not be rushed, try to eat something before I leave. I didn't wake up until 8:30 because I did not hear my alarm. So I rushed around did my hair and makeup in like 45 minutes, didn't eat anything, and just went and met them, and I was like 15 minutes late and I felt terrible. But it was actually kind of good because they were driving around the area to see like what spots we could shoot at, like what would look the best. And it worked out really well. I loved it. It was a really good experience. Like, I cannot tell you how much I enjoyed it, but I really did enjoy it a lot, and I think the pictures are going to be fantastic. I don't currently have the edited versions back, but I'm going to post this once I do have the edited versions and put them at the end of the video so you guys can see some of them, so you can see how beautiful I look and how good they turned out. What I want to do with these ideally is I want to get like a canvas version of like one of me from the maternity shoot, one of the baby once he's born, and then another shot of like the baby, me, and my husband, and just put those on the wall in our dining room. I think that'll be like a cool progression to see like the whole journey. I think that's really adorable. I want to get like big canvases of those. And yeah, so I would just really recommend doing maternity photos, especially if you're on the fence about it. A lot of people, because I did some research before I chose this photographer, obviously, but there are a lot of people that give really good deals on maternity photos, and they're probably not as expensive as you think. Of course, there are people out there who are super expensive, but you can find some people that are more budget friendly, and a lot of the people that I saw will like bundle like newborn photos and maternity photos. So if you can get that and you were planning on doing the newborn photos anyway, that might be a good option for you. But like I said, if you are in the central Pennsylvania area, Holden Moments is the business name. I will link his website below. And the dress I wore, I just want to make sure I get the name of the Etsy shop correct. Boutique by Agnes, which I know I'm in a plus size mom group on Facebook, and they promote her stuff like all the time. She has gorgeous dresses, and working with her was super easy. She just asked for some of my measurements, and she like custom made it for me. It looked beautiful. I had a bunch of choices of colors and styles and everything. So I will link her below as well if you want to check out any of her stuff, because it's all gorgeous. It was made very well. It fit me perfectly. Like, I was a little bit worried when I got it, because I know that even sometimes when you send your measurements to people, it can be a little bit off, but it fit me so well, and it was gorgeous, and it brought out my eye color, and it was just amazing. Like, I can't even tell you. So if you are thinking about getting maternity photos done, especially if you are plus sized and you feel like you might be uncomfortable, I would challenge you to push yourself to try to do it anyway, because I think you'll be really pleased with what it ends up looking like and the memories that you will get. So those are kind of my thoughts. I will insert the pictures at the end, and like I said, I will link the Etsy shop and the photographer below if you want to check them out. Definitely go out and support them. Follow them on social media if you can, because that's the thing that you do when you like a YouTuber. You help support their people that they work with. I don't know. Anyway, yeah. So that's it. Sorry this was kind of rambly, but I encourage all of you to take maternity photos because it's a really good experience, and I can't wait for you to see them, and I can't wait to see them either. So that's it for this video, and I will see you guys next time.